Wow, I don't know what to say now. I don't think Donald Trump is still fighting up trying to press down Africa, but because with what he just said now, that's coming from Donald Trump of his Twitter handle, his X handle, what Donald Trump said there, is blowing my mind, and I think he's now looking for a way to see Africa, go up again. Breaking news: Donald Trump says that he has stopped international students in USA. That is, students that are coming from African countries to study in the USA, that he will no longer allow that he does not want that for the country, that the African leaders should go and build their continent, build their countries, like make educations good in their country so their students can study there. Instead of them leaving their citizens suffering from education, giving them bad education and coming to give their children good education in all these outside countries like USA. So this was what Donald Trump said in his ex handle, and what he said was that he means it for all Africans, but the main countries that that he is so serious with this is countries as Kenya, Nigeria and Ethiopia. Those are the main countries he's passing those informations to. But he's also talking that every other African countries too should try to develop in their educational system. And this was what he tweeted in his X handle. It says, if you don't want to be on a fixed, when I pick up my pen, every stroke of my pen will put Africa on a fixed situation. If you don't want to be fixed by my pen, then you have to fix up your continents, Kenya, Nigeria and Ethiopia. You see, that was when Trump said that they have to fix up their continents, and that's very good. Most of all these big men and politicians in Africa are very fond of sending their children to outside countries like US to school, and their citizens are busy suffering from their own educational system. No good education, no even money to go to school sef. But they are using millions to send their children to abroad because they know that the schools in their country is not good, it's not in good foundations. So that's why they are doing that, and that needs to change. And that's why Donald Trump is trying to take the continent Africa and Africa on their own to build up their educational system, make it strong, so that their children will be going there, that he don't want to see anymore international students from Africa, and especially countries of Nigeria, Kenya, and Ethiopia in USA. And if you all know what happened at Harvard, Donald Trump banned few months ago. Donald Trump banned Africans from many Africans from coming to to the US, and that was when he also chased some of them and brought them back to their countries. And that is it. He deported so many of them. So Africans should wake up and see reasons why they should know that all these countries are not that interested in them. They're just using them, isn't it? We should all try to wake up. And there's a way to be that it wouldn't be them rejecting Africans from their country, but instead Africa will be rejecting them from our countries. We are all human beings. Like, it is possible for Africans to say we don't want this country, these particular people in our country. But as it stands now, it's always them not wanting Africans in their country because they think they are more higher than Africans. They are not higher. We're all human. Those that Africa are not wanting to unite and stand where and do things the right way. We are richer than them, isn't it? But that's if we can come together and work where to see how to grow our resources in our country. And with that, they will be envying our country, and they will want to come and stay there. And that time we can be the one that will say, no, go back. We don't want so person. We want so country. How will it feel? It will feel good, right? Africa is now a great country, and will become great with time. It's just time, and we are very sure one day Africa will be great.